So Prahlad is explaining to his friends, Durlabham manasam janma. The human body is very difficult to get. I don't know how many of you have ever looked in the mirror at yourself, at your reflection, and thought, I have a human body. This is a rare achievement. No, you probably just take it for granted. Oh, yeah, I'm a human being. So what? This is ignorance. So Prahlad points out that it's very rare that you have the opportunity to be born as a human being. Yes, he says, Tarapyaduvamartadam. The human body is temporary, like every other material body, whether tree, insect, animal, bird. All the bodies of matter are temporary, but still the human body has special value. Special value. What is that? It gives you the advanced consciousness so that we can have a discussion like we're having now. So if we waste our human form of life chasing after the same thing that the seagulls can chase, what a great disaster. Prahlad's friends could have told him, look, everyone is doing like this. Everyone's running the material race. And you can say that to me too. Swami, everyone's living in the material race. Why do you expect us to be any different? But there's a way. While attending school, while being at the workplace, by having your home, there's a way for how to do that best. And that's why Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, teaching you how to be in this world, but at the same time operate on the highest level, rather than being in this world and operating on such a low level. You look at society today, and it's frightening. Political leaders are threatening with nuclear bombs. Scientists are telling you it's almost too late to deal with the worst effects of climate change. And there's political instability, economic upheaval, just when you're entering the prime of your life. So many persons your age are thinking, why now? Just when I'm in my 20s and ready to roar. Why now is the world falling apart? But your generation has amazing possibilities. Yes, the world is falling apart around you, but if you have the right kind of spiritual wisdom, you can be a guide for countless persons, showing them how to properly use the human body. Show them how the human body is meant for spiritual development. So Prahlad very fearlessly told his 5-year-old friends that. Even though the human body, he said, is temporary, it has amazing value. So what else did he explain to them? He explained that trying to revive your relationship with Krishna is as natural as your having a relationship with your father. But we have forgotten. Because of our ignorance, we have no understanding of the Supreme and our relationship with the Supreme. It's just not on our mind. It's not what we're thinking about. But we have to correct this ignorance. You see, material life is based on ignorance. People think they are the body. They think they're the mind. They think they're a particular bodily label, their gender, their ethnicity. They have no idea how to identify according to what they really are. Spirit, soul, Atma, part of the Supreme Soul, Paramatma. No idea about that. When I was flying once from Delhi to Singapore, someone next to me was watching some Bollywood movies. And they had the volume turned way up, so unfortunately I could hear what was going on. Until finally I told them, can you please turn your volume down? But, you know, there were the usual dances in the Bollywood movie. And then there was a climatic moment when the hero saves the day, you know? And he makes some dramatic proclamation. So the hero, he was saving some military situation from terrorists. And so at the most dramatic, climactic moment of the Bollywood movie, he said, "The love of the nation flows in my veins thicker than my blood." And then, you know, like in the Bollywood movies, everyone just... Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita that this is ignorance. Our bodies are temporary machines that we're using to achieve our temporary goals. But actually the human body is meant for the goal of spiritual advancement. So this is what Prahlad, at 5 years old, is telling his friends. You've got human bodies. They're so difficult to get. They're temporary, like every material body, but still they have maximum value. So start now. Start your bhakti now. You don't know how much time you have. But let's say, and this is what Prahlad further explains, let's say you live a full lifetime. In the age of Kali, this present age of quarrel and darkness, the maximum lifespan is generally 100 years, and people aren't even getting that because of such unhealthy lifestyles, such mental disturbance, human beings performing atrocities on one another. So whatever your life is in terms of length, whether it's 75 years or 100 years, do you think you have all that time? No. A great portion of that time, you're asleep. So you can, for some people, that's half their life. They sleep so much. So where you would think you have 100 years, you actually just have 50 years. So I'm sure not everyone here sleeps 12 hours a day, although you feel like you'd like to. But you have to sleep. You have to do other things to take care of the body. Bathe, eat, so many other bodily affairs. So you could say that the sum total of all your bodily affairs is half of your lifespan. So here you are thinking, you have 75 years, 100 years, but actually chop it in half.